with me this morning, I have all the way from Washington, D.C. Is a star this morning, and it's night there. It's about 9 odd, at night, and she's none other than Dianna Campbell. Let me just read a little bit about Dianna, and then we're going to have a whole time with her. I hope the whole day and the year. And Dianna is she's a CEO and Chief Strategist at DiCam Strategic Solutions based in Washington, D.C. Dianna comes to us with 25 years or more of experience as a gifted partnership strategist and a relationship builder. And her ability to use a get it done attitude and collaborative work style makes her cut the difference. And she's got strategic advisory skills, and she has earned her respect of helping to chart the strategic technology pathway for a leading healthcare provider during the COVID-19 pandemic. More recently, she was the Vice President and Chief Development Officer at the National Council of Aging before launching her own boutique consultancy firm, the DiCam Strategic Solutions. So where she works with clients, she raises money, and she is focused on what she does and does well. So in Dianna's own words, she says this, and I quote, "To whom much is given, much is required." I'm blessed with a lot of skill sets that can move the dial on things I care about most. And so this morning, we're going to go deep into the heart of Dianna, the one and only Dianna Campbell, and we'll see how she's going to help us make life a better place to live in. So welcome to the Inner Club. Tell me, as we kind of like close into the emotions at the end of a movie, the best part is always at the end. And when I'm coming back again to the passion for this particular generation, Dianna, you're so resourceful. You've developed skill sets. What would be the message to somebody who has no inkling that there's a storm coming? Where do they start? And as you said just now, picking up another income, getting on another pipeline, but we should not allow the world to define who we are as a people and as a person. We are already created for more. That's why I have this mantra: be more and earn more. I guess the greatest gift is the ability to earn. And we were created for being more of ourselves. So for someone out there, what's the medicine? Because our body is the best pharmacy we can ever have. And just give us some pointers that I can wrap up, and something that will keep them right alive in the iota and feed to the rest of the body. So give us some take homes that we can add to the chicken that's going to be there for the next 2 weeks.
I would say that just as young people Google everything, and you Google, if you're starting a family, how much is it to raise a child? You're Googling all these things because they're important to you. You Google, recipes, you're Googling, who had on what, Snapchat, TikTok. You were spending a whole lot of time looking at things for your day-to-day. I would recommend that you just spend a little, and I do mean just a little bit of time. How much is it to be a person who is 65? How much money will I need at 65 to live if I don't have a job? How much is it to? And when you started Googling other things, it will open up your mind to the, oh my God, I need to get ready mentality, because it is coming. If we are lucky, we will age. But knowing that this world that we live in is grossly unprepared to live in retirement is a wake-up call. And I'm thankful for this platform to still ring that alarm. Try Googling other things, right, to make you more prepared of what's to come, because it is there. And then you're going to have to start thinking about your short and long-term budget needs. Like, all right, now we got to add extra $100 a month to something that we need to go ahead and put in a fund. You know, it should spark something that turns on differently. Not just, oh, we got to get some school supplies. Oh, no, we got to get a new car. Oh, no, we might need, save for college. Yes, yes, and yes. But we need to save for when my mom or my dad are not going to be able to, survive on their own.
Right.
How much is, if you break something, how much is that? Start talking to your doctors when you go in and you're taking your kids in for those, checks. So how much is it, a year to take care of an older adult? Oh, that's that much, depending on, this is the range, and you will be blown. But again, start Googling something different, and then you come up with some different answers to how to prepare for what's coming.
Wow,
Because
that's beautiful. I mean, that is really, from someone from my age looking and listening. That's the last chapter that anybody can write, and it's good to write that chapter now, so that it's nice and complete. And on that note, I want to ask you finally, from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance, what does the abundant life look like to you? To more that has been given, much more is required. So talk to us about that abundant life. Have you reached there? Have you got there, to that place where you say, I am abundantly fulfilled? What is that fulfilled life? Everybody talks about the fulfilled life, and so tell us the difference. I mean, I think scarcity of a mindset, we know that. We've lived it, and we have journeyed through it. But the abundant mindset is what people need to know, that it's available.
yeah, too much is given, much is required. I live by it. I have lived by my entire life. And that abundant lifestyle or abundant mindset doesn't really have to do with money.
Right.
It has to do with a peace of mind that you are doing and giving to the world and pouring into people and giving love and grace and support, but also knowing boundaries, knowing when you need love and grace and support. So that mindset of abundance is really an outpouring, but also an inpouring, loving on yourself. I told a girlfriend of mine the other day, I have a PhD in loving me because I am really good at knowing when I've reached my limit of being a giver, a doer, a supporter, a nurturer, all these things I give out to the world, which I love to do. I absolutely love it. I'm put on this earth in order to make somebody else's life better. I know that. But it holds a lot of responsibility and weight. So I then need to pull back and say, okay, how do I replenish my soul and my spirit? Let me go commune with nature. Let me go for a hike. Let me go fish. I love fishing. Let me be with some good girlfriends or good male friends or something. Be with my family. How do I replenish? So that abundant lifestyle, it really comes from you saying, I'm going to do something for someone else, and I'm going to, give love and grace in the world, and also expect it back.
Right.
Reciprocal relationships are king and queen. Yes. Make sure you're surrounded with somebody in your circles that are actually giving you that reciprocal nature to feed your abundance.
Yes. Oh, beautifully said. Because I remember the first person I spoke to when I started HEARTtalk after my open heart surgery was a psychologist in Sydney. And then the first word she said to me, Dianna, she said, be kind to yourself. And I said, I'm still learning. I still do not know what it is to be kind to myself. And I certainly know that, it's a journey that we all charter for ourselves. And talking to you has certainly spiced up that there's more to come. And listen, Dianna, it's been a delight really talking to you. I could spend the whole year on this podcast with you. And so thank you. You need to come to this part of the world because it's a different sun and a different moon.
Yes.
It'd be wonderful that we could do more and more of this connect and network.
I would love
And I think this is something that we all need to hear right now as we enter 2023. We still got this next 6 months to get it right. And you've spoken to me personally, and I hope that many who would listen in would also be encouraged that, too much is given, much is required. And the moment there's an outflow in our lives, that's when abundance starts
it does.
to really
And you
thrive.
attract it more. The more you give out to the world in abundance, oh my goodness, the manna from heaven that comes back because you are, you're in a good vibration, good energy. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Try it.
You know,
You'll love it.
yeah, I'm telling you, I've been trying it, and this time I'm going to put another plug to it. And
Right.
so we're coming up with this, this masterclass of mindfulness and manifestation in a Christian perspective. It's not about the law of attraction. No, I think the most important thing is that you need to find peace in yourself first. And I think once we are at home with ourselves, that's when abundance takes its residence.